We have in this match a week 2 matchup between Pickles from Team DrugLords, because like Dreadlord, but with the mana pot, so DrugLords because he's taking drugs. And then Freddi from teams Saul's Angels from Mr. Saul Aitman himself. And we are already seeing a difference in build orders. This is a week 2 match, so they had to start on Autumn Leaves. And they're both around like 1130 MMR. So Pickles, he's starting with the barracks opening. Freddi P is probably going BM with tech, but we'll see. But the Voodoo Lounge will finish before the hero is out. That was a really early Voodoo Lounge. Okay, it's FS. I wasn't really sure, just because usually when you get the early Voodoo Lounge, it's usually kind of, I feel like it's normally an indication of BM. I could be wrong, especially for this matchup. The question is, what does Freddi P want to do with this? Is he just looking to go tier 2 to get a second hero quicker and he's going to get HH on the way? Or are we going to see some weird shenanigans out of him? Pickles, on the other hand, he's going FS, 1 grunt, I presume, maybe. Probably, into HH. There's the grunt. Okay. So Freddi is going to want to be doing the pressure early on. Just harassment. I guess he could technically creep a little bit if he wants to, but that's usually not what you do. Yo, Grinchy, thank you for the raid. I was watching. I was waiting. Got to see you versus Tarmac, which was weird, but for everyone that's just joining in, you got GNL. Freddi is on team Saul's Angels, and Pickles is on team DrugLords. I didn't pick the name. Old Greg picked the name. Something to do with mana pots and Dreadlords. So it's game 1. Has to be on Autumn Leaves. After that, loser gets to pick. They did a map banning. I don't know what got what. So Freddi's trying to be annoying. Doesn't get the peon. Gets into the burrow. But again, he just wants to be annoying. That means that he's mining wood a little bit slower. It means he's not teching just yet. And Freddi is going, as we said earlier, the quick tech, but it does look like he is going for the HH, so he just wants a second hero rather quickly. What was that? His units move extremely slow. Does he have formation movement on and he had like peon or some shit in there? So Freddi's fine with this because he's not going to be creeping anyway, so if Pickles is running in circles around after him, that's a win for Freddi. And I was going to say, he might just get the Voodoo Lounge, but he's not aiming to Voodoo Lounge. Now he is. He should. I mean, that's got to be a cancel. There you go. It's a cancel. He could even maybe... No, he won't. I was going to say, he might be able to get the peon, but doesn't get it. I think Pickles is trying to surround. Honestly, in this situation, just right-click him. So we got the HH starting for Freddi.
A player's forces are
He's going to have a second hero about 40 seconds quicker than his opponent. Although his opponent could go for a tavern hero. You never know. Catch right back up. He should be able to get this Headhunter if he follows it. But he will get his healing canceled. Should he get his healing canceled? No, he doesn't get it. All right, he backed off last second. So those wolves actually gave the FS level 2. Now, level 2 doesn't really matter. It kind of starts mattering at level 3. At level 3, bigger wolves, happier time. Freddi is going for a TC second.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, will he see and go right for this burrow? He's scouting. I think he wanted to see what this is. It's game 1. Or do you mean this is Warcraft because you've been gone for so long? This is Warcraft 1v1 Grom Cakes. Something about later nerds. Am I the only one who remembers later nerds? Am I the only old fuck here who remembers when Grom Cakes and Ark used to cast? I think it was called America's League. Mouse DC? What does that mean? Disconnect? How does your mouse disconnect? I've been consistent for the past 10 years then. I didn't play in tournaments back then. I don't play in fucking tournaments now. I don't know how you and Ark ever became a casting duo. But you know what? If you needed a casting duo name, kind of like Neo and Remo is Nemo, even though they don't want to admit it, you could be like Grark, like Grok's shitty cousin.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's probably better than Art Cakes. Alright, so we got SH. Honestly, I kind of like the SH more than the TC. Unless the TC gets a huge freaking stomp, which is extremely possible. Pickles is much closer to level 3 than Freddi is, which kind of scares me. Freddi is going in, though. So I like the timing because it does pull back Pickles from being able to get level 3. He gets a burrow, which is pretty good. You know, he's already now at 34 out of 31. He is trying to get Torrent on him and his Spirit Lodge. So he's looking to go, I think, late game. You know, can I switch Glaive to Team's DrugLords? Because then the name would make sense. Because
forces are under attack.
Glaive's a pharmacist. He's literally a drug lord. One day we're going to see Glaive get arrested for, like, illegally selling drugs. And we're all going to be like, we knew it. So he is tier 3. He is tier 3. We got Torn coming for Freddi. In fact, the Torn is done for Freddi. He's getting the Berserker upgrade. He does not have any upgrades on his units yet. And interestingly enough, he actually pulled back the FS. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, on the one hand, I love leveling up the TC, but on the other hand, I would really love for him to get level 3 FS. What is Pickles up to? He's got wood, he's got gold. He's making more peons, though. I'm a little scared that he's sitting on this for some reason instead of... Oh, was he waiting for the Berserker upgrade, maybe? So he is just having wood issues. And Freddi is not letting up. He's coming right back. Pickles does have level 3, though. We'll have to see, do the wolves help at all? That's a ballsy TP because he went right on top of the TC and on top of the Torrent. Can Freddi get off the... Yes, he can. He uses the heal scroll and then he uses his invul pot. Then goes right into a stomp. So now Pickles has to back up at least until the TC is able to be killed again and Freddi just TPs out. So they traded TPs. Can he get the Torrent? Nope. Rip. Nope. If he got the Torn, I would have been like, oh, hell yes. But he didn't. So now, Freddi was putting down an Expo behind this, which is a little ballsy. It's kind of out there, and Pickles is just running to the middle to take one of these camps. Could be a good drop. I really don't like this Expo, though. only because you're both tier 3 orcs. Just grab the tiny and then put it down. I get it, he did it while he's pushing, but it's gonna take forever for it to go up. You already got 550 wood, you could pull some of these peasants and you'd be fine. Okay, peons before someone gets triggered. Now I'm starting to feel a little worried for Freddi just because this is a gold investment that's not going to pay off anytime soon. Once it goes up, I'm going to be back in Freddi. Oh yeah, Freddi's good. Then Pickles, on the other hand, he's going for Shaman, so for Bloodlust with Torn. And he has better hero levels just for now. Freddi still hasn't even gotten one level 3 hero yet. You would be able to tell, I'm not even going to look, but you would see it right here on both sides, and no, they do not. See? No upgrades. Getting at least one upgrade is good, just because it's cheap as shit. I mean, I kind of understand for Pickles why he didn't. He's been having wood problems. And when you get things like Bloodlust, you need all the wood you can to go somewhere else. I don't like this, though.
A player's forces are under
Alright, well,
attack.
he's trying to take a fight before Bloodlust. He ends up hexing a Berserker, which is probably the right move, just because Tauren, hexing a Tauren doesn't do shit. Ooh, he pops the wolves, they're stuck in the back. The Tauren up front on both sides is being smacked to death. But now, these HH are a little bit exposed. Freddi's doing a good job of microing. So is Pickles. But I am a little bit scared for Mr. Pickles. Just because now the Expo's up. He's got to win this convincingly. He only just now popped the scroll for Roar. The TC goes in with the stomp and then just hits the invul. I don't know if that's the right move, because yeah, he's running. He had to leave a Torn because it just got purged. Seems good, man. And now, Pickles is going to start pumping out Torn. Pickles is going to have Bloodlust. And Freddi is stuck with just Torn and HH. He doesn't have... And I haven't seen him get any caster upgrades, so even if he starts getting casters, he doesn't have the revive feature or anything like that for the Tauren. So these Tauren, once they're made and once they die, they're going to stay dead. Meanwhile, these Tauren, they're going to be slapping the ground a lot with Bloodlust. Freddi's level 3, but he hasn't skilled
forces are under
on
attack.
either hero. Which has to be a mistake. There's no need to save it right now. You're not. I don't think you ever go Aura level 2. Maybe there's an argument for Chain Lightning at times level 2, but even then, I think Wolves. But I'm not sure what he's. Oh, there we go. Okay, he did one.
Forces are under attack.
The TC though needs to go next. Meanwhile, so Freddi's been doing a lot of sitting around. Like, he's doing these good attacks, but the attacks aren't killing Pickles. And then Pickles... Did he scout it? He did scout it. Pickles doesn't have a TP. That's one actually big issue. But Pickles has just been defending and then going to creep. So he just has better hero levels because in between attacks, he's getting back to creep. This will pull Pickles back again. Freddi doesn't have a TP, though, so he has to be super careful. Uh-oh. Pickles doesn't realize his shaman aren't with him. So that was 2 burrows dead. I was going to say, what can Pickles do? What can he pick off? He picks off 1 HH, and then he has to back... Freddi backs off. He had to back up his SH as well, just because it was a little bit exposed. It's... This is not paid for itself yet. And hilariously, if he wants, the shaman can actually purge. And... would have been an amazing tactical move. Yeah, RBG points out. There we go. There's the purges. He still has not skilled the TC. Honestly, Freddy's about to get smushed. Freddi got fingered. Ouch. As soon as the bloodlust kicked in, we all knew it was happening. 1-0 for Pickles. I liked the aggression from Freddi, but he just couldn't kill him. He couldn't kill him. Oh, wrong screen. He couldn't kill him, and there you go. Just the units from there on out were too damn strong. I figured out the game name. They switched the 1 to a 2. Alright, it's not Autumn Leaves this time. I don't know what it is, but I know it's not Autumn. Bad Manner? What was Bad Manner? Oh, by him. He said, bad manner, my bad for not saying GG. I noticed it, but eh. It's fine. I don't GG orcs either, Kappa. Alright, it's Concealed Hill. Freddi needs a second. Dude. Freddi's been having some hard games. He just came back, so he was on my team. Was it season 14, 15? I don't think it was season 16. 14 or 15? And then I think he disappeared for a while. I don't remember if he was in teams in between. There was dude. At 17 seasons, the GNLs are starting to mush together. Like, I don't remember when and where people were. The only ones I could say for sure that I remember is probably GNL 1. I remember some people. And then GNL 2, because we brought in people like Carson and Bizarre and Narbu and a few others and put them on teams. Arc. So, like, I remember those guys. But then after that, it just... So many people that have been in so many of the same ones. Alright, we're going. Dude, 1130 MMR to 1122 MMR, both gold level or gold 2. You can't really get much closer than that. So, can't really complain about the matchmaking this time. That's for sure. Pickles is up 1-0. What in the hell is Pickles doing? Now, is this HH with, like, what's Tavern Hero? It could be TC still. There is the option of going a late TC because you can't creep well with the TC early on without some HH. So that is a possibility, but I feel like Tavern Hero is a better possibility. I mean, as a Night Elf and as a human, sometimes you get Beastmaster versus Orc. With the new buffs, is Beastmaster viable? Is Pit Lord? Tinker? I mean, I don't think it's going to be a Panda. Honestly, I don't see Panda as the first hero here. Freddi's sticking with the FS though. So now we wait to see what's the plan from Mr. Pickles. Could be a Naga for all we know. Yeah, that's another one, Firelord. Alright, we got 13 seconds. It's... Like, the only one we can say for sure it's not, or only two more... Could even be a Naga, but it's probably not an Alchemist. And then it's probably not a Panda. Oh my god, I am a goddamn genius. None of you said this, only me. I and the 1100 player are fucking geniuses. We got the bear first. Okay. That's fucking insane, though. What the... Okay. Okay. We're going for an early Expo build. Now, I think I know why Pickles is going for this one. He's just trying to get... Okay, never fucking mind. I thought he was going for an early Expo. I saw the peon go out. But then he techs into a burrow. I was going to say this makes sense for Pickles because you're taking a small camp before you go for this big one. Because you want more HH or something, right? No. He just took that one. And Freddi went for the same creep pattern. It's honestly not the best creep pattern for either of them. I mean, they're 1100, so they've clearly played on Concealed Hill before. So maybe the peon pull was just on accident, like when he was clicking everything. I didn't look to see where it came from. He probably wasn't going for the Expo. He probably knows there's a purge there. I don't know. These bash bears can be vicious. Like, one thing I never understood is why, especially humans or night elves, why don't they go Beastmaster more versus, like, undead? Uh-oh. Pickles is getting screwed over by the creep. That is 1 HH dead. He does not have a bash bear yet, so he shouldn't be able to really catch any of these HH. And Freddi is taking out the other HH. All he now has are the bears. He's going right for the hero. Yeah, what I was saying though is, like, I think Beastmaster is slightly slept on. Because human can get a Beastmaster level 3 stupidly quick. And it's hilarious to watch an undead. Okay, it's actually really sad because usually that undead is me and it's fucking Cost doing it to me. But, like, if you try an early Expo as the undead, or even do anything as the undead, he is the fucking lightning coming out of that stupid fucking hawk. Kills all your fucking ghouls. But that's not what Pickles is going for this game because, you know, HH actually shoot up. Big level up for Freddi, though. He got a few HH, he takes the creep, he gets level 3. He should be aggressive now, and he should never let up, honestly. Beastmaster into SH. If I'm Freddi, I'm going to... Well, now Freddi is actually deciding to go the same thing that Pickles went. But if I'm Freddi, you gotta abuse the fact they have a level 3 FS. And just be annoying. Pick off HH as you can, because now you have crit wolves. But instead, it looks like he's just creeping up, which... I'm a little bit scared of Pickles if his bears start bashing. I wonder if the Spirit Lodge is not, like... I mean, he is technically tier 3, so he could go for the Torn, but he hasn't made it yet. But I was saying, I was thinking maybe it's just for, like, Purge as well. I mean, either way, it's good. You Purge, and you Bloodlust. Purging these bears would be very nice. Oh.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sorry, I'm checking GNL crap while got some downtime. Alright.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
So Mr. Picklesworth is getting the Tauren Totem pretty late, to be honest. And he's going for a Spirit Lodge. So, Freddi is now doing Mr. Pickles' build. You know, I kept hearing Mr. Picklesworth in my head, so I had to Google it, but I'm thinking Mr. Bigglesworth from Austin Powers. The hairless cat. It's between Picklesworth, Bigglesworth, and Duckworth. Well, Freddi is leveling up the TC again, but this time he has a level 3 FS, so this actually makes sense in my brain. And I do like the fact that he's actually leveling up. He's not just sitting around. On the other hand, Pickles is going for a similar build.
A player's
Is this just
forces are
for...
under
Is he
attack.
trying to creep a green with it? I guess so. Problem is, I think the bear is just going to run out before it can kill anything. Alright, he actually glitched out the Overlord. Nicely done. And now he's stuck. And that's a pretty good item. Especially when you don't have a TC of your own. So he is going to be a very sneaky Beastmaster. He can evade, he does some damage, he moves quicker. But I'd rather have just a regular TC. Gotta be honest. No purge yet from the shaman.
Player's forces are under
No
attack.
shaman yet, I guess I should say. On either side. So, awkward position for Freddi. And he's just going to TP out. Honestly, he could probably take this fight, but I don't blame him for the TP out because it was just where his HH were exposed. He didn't know if a Tauren was coming from behind, and that would be miserable. He's got his shaman pumping. Meanwhile, Mr. Pickles has not gotten the upgrade just yet. So there's a little bit of a window for Freddi to be annoying. Alright, he sees them. They both see each other. Torner up front. There is one shaman trying to get Bloodlust. The one TC just got Bloodlust. That's actually pretty big. The TC has a 500 pot and an invul pot. There's no way to like hex or stomp. I mean, hex into a stomp. So it's just the one thing that he can do over and over. And Mr. Pickles has to TP out. He doesn't lose either of his Taurens, so that's good. Freddi honestly probably could have been throwing some chain lightnings and would have been in a little bit better position there. But you can't hate his overall position at all. Mr. Pickles really wants this SH level 3. The problem is, the only thing left are like the two red camps, the two big old moonwells, so...
A player's forces are under attack.
they're a little bit dangerous given his current position, and he knows it, which is why he's kind of sitting back. His Shaman are on autocast, which isn't a bad thing, but sometimes when you're creeping and stuff, you better turn it off or you're going to waste all your mana. So we heard a little bit go off, and Freddi probably should have seen that as well. Should have been an indicator to him. He also really needs to... There we go. He really... I don't exactly love the fact that he's wasting gold on this when, you know, you're probably going to be taking one of these next, and it's nighttime, so you can just heal. But better safe than sorry, I guess. I would like to see him hit, though. He's got the hero advantage by a lot, and Pickles is actually making the SH split the XP with the Beastmaster. He will get level 3 if he just goes here, but, you know, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get it. We got 3 Torrent on this side. Oh my god, he's not even taking it. Not a good item for Freddi. So that's one saving grace for Mr. Pickles. Pickles also does have 1-1 upgrades to Freddi's 0-0-0 upgrades. So that is the one thing I think that is in Pickles' advantage, but units are not in his advantage, heroes are not in his advantage. This is actually also big that Freddi is preemptively... Oh no, he expoed. He's got to defend it now. Freddi is preemptively bloodlusted up just because he was creeping, and he used the bloodlust. So this is also another thing in Freddi's favor. It's going to take a little while for Pickles to get online. Meanwhile, the bloodlust has already gone to town on all of Freddi's units. It was a big stomp, and then he follows up with the chain lightning. It hasn't really done much damage, but it is keeping them occupied. Meanwhile, the Torrent up front are starting to die for Pickles. They also have not been bloodlusted. And Freddi has a 500 pot, an invul pot. I think Mr. Pickles is starting to regret... You know what? I'm not going to say it yet. You want to know why? Because he's got a freaking expo running now. I was going to say, I think he's regretting going Beastmaster first. And he probably still is, but the fact that he's alive right now is actually pretty huge. It's 46 food to 52 food with Freddi ahead. But the longer the game goes, now the better for Mr. Pickles as long as he uses his gold. There is still one creep on this map, and honestly, I might have, if I was Freddi, I might have just given it in my FS. Try and get to near level 5. Because he doesn't know if there's other little greens that may be around, like over here. He didn't know that for sure. But, crit wolves that are invisible,
forces are under attack.
That's just like a nightmare for every race. Because their economy just magically disappears. What's the item gonna be? Oh, Pickles is gonna go for a big creep check. Sobi Mask is huge. Does he see it? Yeah, he does see it. Okay. So once again, Freddi is bloodlusted up. The thing is, his army looks so small. He has just more Torrent, I think that's why. Pickles also just has more units, and this is the Expo kicking in.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, at least a little bit of those units are not up here. The Torrent is back here. He goes for the stomp, but the Hex stops him. But now he gets to stomp if he wants it. Stomp, huge stomp, and that is one Torrent dead. Now he's just got to be careful that his TC doesn't die to a Bash Bear. And he uses preemptively the invul. And Mr. Pickles, I think, wants to kill the TC. The only scary part about this is there's still the 500 pot. Dude, this hex feels forever. 500 pot, 500 pot, 500 pot, 500 pot. No 500 pot. Okay. Pickles takes out the hero. He has no units left except for some bloodlust, but he does have 1,300 gold. The problem is he never built additional production buildings, so he literally just has to keep queuing up here, and he can't use up all the gold that he has. This is hella fun, not gonna lie. I mean, you're all killing each other, so it's kind of cool. But please use your wolves. Get level 3 wolves and go send them. I want game 3. The longer you guys play, the less Warcraft I have to play. And I'm tired. So I'm gonna lose. Oh no. Oh fuck. He didn't get level 3 wolves. He didn't skill again. I haven't had fun playing Warcraft 3 since... Why is that not showing up on screen anymore? But thank you for the prime. No, it's not even a prime. Thank you for the sub. Is Warcraft 3 a bad word now? Or is playing Warcraft 3 the bad word? Alright, Torrent's gonna be back in like 30 seconds. Maybe my bot just hates disengage. Alright, you know what they needed? I mean, he had the extra gold. I don't blame him for getting a third hero. But I gotta be honest, a BM third named Pickles seems questionable. Oh no, he went for the slow expo again. Well, Freddi was having so much fun, he decided he's going to stay here the rest of the day, because we have to wait for this damn expo to finish. The problem with this is, Pickles is already ahead as far as gold goes. And you just did this, so now it's like, he gets another 2 minutes. Because you probably don't want to attack when you're getting your own expo. But what do I know? Maybe you will attack. I think his army is still better. Yeah, he won't for long, RBG. He's got a shredder. I was going to comment about that, then I heard the slicing over here, and I was like, oh no, he's good. So we're at 60 to 60 food. But it's 2-1 upgrades, 2 being for the HH. And he's got 2 heal scrolls. I mean, I don't think it's the biggest issue because it's not that many HH. There's only 5 of them. But we'll have to see. Once again, Freddy's going to be bloodlusted up. I think. No, he might be attacking. Yeah, he's attacking the Great Hall with his shaman. So he's not actually getting bloodlust. So I was going to say he's going to be all bloodlusted up. He's just going for the Great Hall. He wants to take the Great Hall, then he's going to TP out, and he gets it. So suddenly, Freddy's the one with the expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
He also still has a level 4, but technically level 3 TC because he hasn't skilled it up. Uh-oh. The mains are dry. And Pickles went for the slow expo. Once again, I think the quick expo is the way. You would lose like an extra 200 gold or whatever it is, but you would still have enough. And you would be mining right now. Instead, you're probably shitting your pants. I'd really love for him to just purge all this shit. Wait, here's the plan. Oh, nope, never mind. Not going to happen. I was going to say, Freddi gets level 5 TC. He might see and then he might skill it. Alright, so Pickles still has the heal scrolls. He still has an SH with healing level 2. And now he's just doing the same damn thing that Freddi did to him. No, wait! We're getting a fight. And not the greatest positioning for Freddi. He's walking in, but his FS is very exposed. Huge, huge stomp. So now we're seeing things go to town, but look at the FS. The FS is going to die. Nope, he sees it, he TP's out. But where are you going to TP to? Your main. Then what's going to happen? Your Expo is going to die. And Pickles is up 12 food. I actually don't know how Pickles is winning this. Okay, I get it. It's annoying, but he wouldn't have lost even if he skilled it. And now he's running right in. He just has less. The upgrades are less. The heal scrolls were used, so that is gone. Maybe he can take out some heroes, like the BM. Nope. He used an invul. Another stomp potentially coming in. Maybe. And now the Raging Bears or the Ragging Bears are going to town. And the TC uses the pot, but now what's he going to do? He might just get purged. Purge? Nope, doesn't need a purge. He is dead. Freddi had this game. Freddi. That could have been a... I think Freddi had that game. That could have been a 3-game series for sure. Freddi just needed to be a little bit more aggressive when he had a huge lead. Instead, he let Pickles sit on his Expo too long, and there's a 5,000 difference in resource score, which is mostly due to the gold. And Pickles was just able to build back up. He had better upgrades. He had the same, roughly, food count, a little bit more at times. And, yeah. Freddi could have taken either of those games. So good matchmaking. But Mr. Picklesworth takes the game 2-0. I already forgot what team he's on. DrugLords? Yep. DrugLords win 4.